Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jennifer Miller, also known as Amethyst Winters. I am a mother, I'm an author, and I'm a makeup lover. Today's video is another installment of the Faithful Fab 7. We are doing looks through the decades, and we are on the 1990s. I have not been part of the last couple because it's just been a messed up couple of months, and it's just has been super stressful. But I'm working on it, and it's finally making its way back around. So we're doing a full 180, and I am so relieved. But just wanted to give you a quick rundown of who is in this collab. We have Miss Faye Blatcher, who started the group. We have Miss Dede from Dede's Beauty and More. We have Shaneil Hill from EY Beauty, sorry, my head. We have Dezi from Dezi's Corner. We have Beth from Little Betsy 79. I believe she's changed that to Beth's Makeup Diary. We have Miss Theresa from Theresa and 83. And these are the beautiful ladies in it. We had a few others, but they left the group, and I believe we're just going to leave it there. Nope, I'm not going to say another word about us, except that this is a great bunch of ladies. And I was going to say something about each one of them at every single episode or every single thing, but I did not. And so I'm just going to say a little bit about the remaining few that I have not talked about, and hope that, just love these ladies. They're awesome, and please go check them out. They will be linked down below. All right. So to me, the 1990s were all about the grunge. Grunge makeup was a thing. So I am just going to do basically just that. I'm not going to go pale face, but I am going to go the heavy black eyeliner and everything, because like I said, that was what I remember most about the 90s. Now, I didn't do much makeup in the 90s. I really haven't done makeup until 2010s. So that's going to be interesting when we do that decade. To me, well, we'll get to that decade when we get to that decade. We have one more to go before we get to that decade. So besides 1990s, we still have the 2000s. But that is okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to put on my base, and then I will be back. Okay, get on my visage. We are going to go ahead. Oh, sorry. This chair tends to wobble. We are going to go ahead and put on the makeup. So, I have all kinds of colored liner, but as we know, when you go grunge, you go black. So I am going to pull out both my gel liner and my liquid liner. I don't know. I know it was a thing, but holy moly, what happened to it? I know I grabbed it. Maybe I put it in the wrong spot. That sucks. But gel liner was a thing. There it is. Back then, or liquid liner was, I believe, a thing back then, but I think they just, like they do now, just lined the top part, and that's all they did. They didn't really do, they did wings, but we're going with the, Oh, I haven't even put on a base. Holy moly. What am I thinking? I am just going to simply go with a pale. I am going to go use my Tarte concealer, and I'm just going to, that is kind of something I remember, not so much watching anybody do it, but more that they had the liner and then they had a smooth canvas for their liner. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to just smooth this out to have a blank canvas. I'm not going to worry about contouring as the eyeliner is the focus, not anything else. I'm weird, totally weird. And I'm going to go ahead and do lashes, not fake lashes, but mascara, because even though they probably, the grunge people, makeup was not big on lashes, I know they had them. So I know it was still part of it. Interesting. Just like that. And I believe that is when tight lining and putting it in your waterline was started to be a thing. You know what? We are gonna wing that just a little bit. Just a bit. Perfect. I just wanted to, my eyes are droopy otherwise, so I just wanted to make it a little more presentable, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna use my cargo liner. Little known company, Cargo Cosmetics is a pretty, I like their cosmetics. Okay, so let's talk about Miss Beth. She is a school teacher. She has all my respect and love for that. I could not imagine doing what she does, because to be a school teacher, oh my gosh, in this day and age especially, I mean, she literally puts her life in danger every day. I mean, we all do. I know one of the things that we, at my work, because I work for Walmart, that they kind of teach us, if you will. Okay, not that one. We're just gonna have to use it without being sharpened. Is the whole, just that they're, you know, active shooter and stuff, and just to be on our guard. But, you know, it's like, who would ever thought in a Walmart? But that's just the day and age we live in. And then there is, she pans, sorry, I'm doing two different thoughts. She pans, and she is big on panning, and she does some great makeup looks. You really need to check her out if you haven't already. Apologies that I stopped. Sometimes I can't think and do walk and talk. Sometimes I cannot walk and talk at the same time. I do believe blush was minimal back then. It was soft. It was not bold the way, well, the way I have been lately. Perfect. I am going to go ahead and probably go off camera and do my brows real fast, and then we'll be back and we'll be talking about Miss Dezi. I guess that'll just have to work. Never had such minimal makeup before. I know, it's crazy, right? Okay. Yeah, they were all about the matte face too. That I remember much. Because I was into a matte face for a long time until I, you know, switched over to the dark side. But yeah, now I'm liking it. A shining face. I think it's pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, they also didn't do a whole lot of sculpting back then. It was basically, I don't want to say natural, but especially not the for the grunge makeup. So I'm using my Ulta Beauty Blush. So Miss Dezi is a really good friend of mine. I love all these ladies, and Dezi is no exception. She does great work. She does hauls. She does unboxings. She does looks, and she is with me and Miss Dede and Miss Theresa. We do the new palette of the month collab. So that one is really fun. And let's see. She just is a awesome person, and she has an amazing heart to give. You will definitely want to check her out. I'm going to use my Shaneil bronzer, and I'm just simply going to bronze the temples, even though, you know what? I did that, that's fine. But honestly, that's not what I'm going for here. I am going for the grunge. So that's why I'm glad I only put on a tad bit of blusher. I guess finally is lips. And then, sorry about that again. And then we have Miss Theresa. She is a single mom like yourself. Myself, your girl. That's what I meant to say. And she is just really a remarkable person. She did this, and I've said it before on this channel before. I've said it about her before. She does this look, or this series where, there it is. I remember the red lips. That's what I remember most too. Actually, I'm trying to picture the grunge. I'm not quite all there for the grunge anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and go a really bold lip. They did, oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. They did have bold lips. Yes, they did. So let me see if I can find one bold enough. Miss Theresa is one of my favorite people too. All these ladies, I'm really glad they all joined the collab, but she just is so fun, and fun-loving is what I'm trying to say. And she's got a great heart, and she's always down for a collab, and I love that. And she's a real, what is to say, go-getter is in the back of my mind, but you know what I mean? She's always down for anything, and that's what I love about her. I know for me, I just get so busy doing my own life that sometimes it's hard to do anything else. But with her, she's always down for it, and she's so busy. Like I said, she's a single mom, and she does, she's, got a man in her life, but you know what I'm saying. And she's doing it on her own is what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty certain he's there to help, but still, she's a single mom. But anyway, sorry, Theresa, if I'm butchering your life. Not meaning to. I am trying to find a good lipstick, and I'm not locating one. I wanted the grunge look, so I will be right back. Okay, I think I found one that'll work. Nice and dark is what I wanted. I know dark lips and the dark vampy lips and vampy, duh. Exactly. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but and lips weren't, when they did the vampy lips weren't really as part of, they didn't do much to make them look fuller. They just did them. Okay. Definitely not what I'm used to. I think I did okay. I do think I overdid it just a little bit as far as I went a little more makeup than they would have wore, and I didn't do the pale face. I do have a couple foundations that are super pale on me. It would have done good. This shade is a little darker than the pale they would have used, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. I like the eyeliner. Definitely got that vampiness going on. I do think if I don't poke my eyeball out, because I need to sharpen it and I have not been able to find my sharpener, I'm gonna tight line real quick. And while that, I'm gonna finish up with Theresa and then finally Miss Shaneil. So, Miss Theresa did this series once where she, and I hope she does it again. Girl, that was one of my favorite series of yours. I think many people loved it. But the stories run out and I get it. She basically did her makeup while talking about like a haunting, I guess. They were pretty. I don't think you ever did, and I'm talking directly to you, Theresa, when I say you. I don't think she ever did any lighthearted ones, which would, you know, whatever. But I love the darkness part, and that was cool. Maybe she'll bring it back for Halloween. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I am in the middle of, well, no, not middle, starting a brand new novel, but it's a horror novel, and it's my very first, and I'm not sure how it will turn out. It was difficult to plan because I'm so not used to it. Okay. Yep, I don't tight line often. Can you tell? I'm so used to doing my waterline, but not tight line, and I totally need to sharpen this. So that'll just have to work. But yeah, she has a great channel too. Please check her out. And finally, I believe I talked about everybody. I know I talked about Faye. Pretty sure I talked about Dede. Dede, if I've not talked about you, my girl, you are amazing and wonderful. And yes, please go check her out as well. Like I said, everybody will be linked down below for once, finally. I'm bad about it. But my video is going up late. It will go up sometime tonight on the day it's due, but we usually post them around 9 in the morning. And I am way late. Was a miserable, it was not a horrible weekend, but it was not a great weekend. But I am doing some changes on my channel, so please check out my my Get Ready With Me, because I'm going to start doing hopefully 2 Get Ready With Me's a month. But anyway, moving on, talking about real fast, Miss Shaneil Hill. She is an entrepreneur. She makes the masks. She makes hair oils. She makes lip oils. She makes balms. She makes lip glosses. She makes, oh my goodness, she has a plethora of stuff. She is really, I hope I wish her much success. I wanted to say, I hope she makes it big. I hope she does so good. But she is moving on up in the world, and I'm so proud of her. She has a few videos out there, probably more than that now, that where she takes you into how she does her stuff. And it's so fascinating. And I watched them, girl, and I'm learning things because I am starting my own little entrepreneur business. I'm also an author, and that is where my main focus will be. But gotta have a side hustle. So, and no, being an author is not my side hustle. One day it will be my main goal, my main life. So please go check all these wonderful ladies out. They are awesome. They are wonderful. Miss Faye started this group and she's awesome as well. Please go check them all out. And a quick note, I wasn't going to say it. I kept thinking it. I'm like, that's lame. I shouldn't do that. But just a quick note, Miss Faye, my IG account, my Instagram account has not been hacked again. It was hacked at one time, and I mentioned that a long time ago, but my new one has not been hacked, but I just never got a new invite when I got my new account, because you got to invite the new account, because the new account won't be there, because if it wasn't invited, then you're not part of that group. And my new one never got an invite. So that's why I had Miss Dezi let you guys know, let him know that this one will be up late. Sorry, wanted to say that just in case she's watching and she maybe can see that, no, my account has not been rehacked. I checked and it's fine, but that was annoying. And that's so much trouble. And I know many people, even my own cousin, got hacked. So anyway, having said that, have a great and wonderful day. I hope to see you in my next video. And until then, have a good night. I will see you in my next one. Bye.